Alright guys, it's been a minute, and I'm hoping to be back on a regular schedule now. Got a lot of edge retention testing coming up. Way through the loaners at this point. I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. I don't have very many left to do. So, let's go ahead and talk about this one for a minute. The Apurvis Blades Progeny. I wanted to check one of these out. I'm glad that I got to. This was made possible by Matt Nelson. He sent this along to me for testing. And I'm going to go ahead and cut with it and see what it'll do. With all of these, with the exception of a few that LTK sent me, all of these were cut with prior to having any HRC testing done. So we'll go ahead and talk about that after we watch the cutting. So let's go ahead and cut with it, and then we'll come back and talk about it. Alright, now that you saw the cutting, let's go ahead and talk about how it did. I found out that this had 2 edges put on it prior to me getting it, so I did go ahead and end up putting 3 more edges on it just to make sure over the course of the testing. And for the first test, I got 122 feet fine edge and 166.6 feet working edge. For the second test, I got 120.6 feet fine edge and 166 feet even for working edge. Like I said, this sharpened up okay. The edge comes up pretty good. It did take a little work to deburr. Not extremely hard, but not nearly as easy as most other knives do. I did send it to Kurt, and it came back at 57.9 and 59 HRC. And this falls in, it falls right in where other 58 and 59 HRC M390 has pretty much been cutting. I have no idea how much this cost when it was new. I would have liked to see it perform a little bit better, because even not being a very tall knife, I actually do like this knife more than I thought I would. But it was still fun to use, fun to cut with. When I do the video about all the first M390 knives I tested, about 18 or 19 of them, I will talk a little bit more about this. We'll talk more about how it sharpened, how it's dropped up. But overall, I like the design. I just wish it did a little bit better in testing. Once again, thanks to Matt Nelson for loaning this to me, making the test possible. And as always, I appreciate your time, and thanks for watching.